do me a favour, can you help?
Hello and welcome to Damn It Vacant, a wrestling podcast. I am Ellis, still here, alongside Joe and John. How are you both?
It's very cold. Scotland is cold. It's snowing. It's
pretty cold here as well, man.
I don't think the cold is helping me either.
Probably not.
That I'm feeling.
I went to go work this morning and I looked at the icy road. I was like, you know what? No, I can do my job perfectly well from home. Thanks very much.
You got to be two people in the office at all times, though, isn't there? In case that call comes in and you both got to put them keys in and turn them at the same time. Because I'm assuming you work in a nuclear submarine.
Thought they didn't like you working from home then.
They don't.
No. They can't.
They don't. But I'm not risking my knee going out in that one. When I was like, step out one step, I was like, oh nope. Even my pavement in my house is like icy. Nope.
Yeah, it's that cold. My dog's growing hair. Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Oh wow, that is impressive.
She's got a hairy little bottle on her now. This morning I was like, you got a wig on, bum wig. She was like, no, it's just my hair.
She said that, didn't she?
With her eyes, yeah. We have lots of conversations. I talk to the dog more than I talk to my wife.
She's very expressive, to be fair, a dog with the eyes.
It's
mostly like standard.
Mostly disdain.
Mostly but I've not been fed in so long. It's like I'm literally feeding you right now.
I literally was telling you the sequence of events I have to perform every night so that she's happy. It's ridiculous. Become a slave to a dog that hates me. Also, I moved her bed so she can sleep on my side of the bed now because she likes it better there and it's warmer. So I've got to wake up just every so often with her just going right next to my ear. But dog the things we do for love.
Spoiled dog.
She is the most spoiled dog. Yeah, but she's lovely in a bold way.
She is lovely in a bold way.
I finished Dispatch. It was very good. If you haven't played it, I would recommend it. And I'm currently trying to find something else to play. And I've gone back to Enshrouded, which is like a big open world survival thing. It's a bit kind of like Zelda-y, but
yeah.
Apparently I put 20 hours into it and I turned it on and I went, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. So I've had to start again.
Yeah.
I built a house and I had loads of people living in it. And I was like, who are you?
That moment where you're like, apparently I did all this.
Yeah. So, started again and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with that.
I started playing Zelda Majora's Mask because I never played it.
It's all right. It's not my favourite one. The constant resetting thing.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
It's a good concept. I just don't like having to redo the same stuff over and over and over again.
Yeah, I've not played it too much yet, so we'll see how far I go with that. So I can imagine me just getting upset and just be like, stop, no more of this.
Yeah, but I tried playing the Batman Telltale thing, and I'm like, it's not as good as Dispatch.
Is this going to be a new thing where you just make me play Dispatch? Is that what's going to happen?
No. It's just it's exactly the same concept. It's just Dispatch is better.
Does it better? Yeah.
Yeah. It feels less like the choices have consequences where it feels kind of arbitrary in this, and all the if I deliberately missed everything in a fight and no outcome was different than if I'd have pressed all the buttons in the fight.
Yeah, I found that once we tried to replay one of the Telltale games and you quickly became apparent where all the strings were, how it just loops you back to the same. Because if you ignore that, you kind of like, oh yeah, it feels like all my choices matter. But then if you play it again, you're like, and do different things, you're like, oh, I'm just doing exactly the same thing. And
it's railroaded, yeah. Whereas at least with this, from what I've read and what I've spoken to with other people and stuff, they've said, well, that's not the ending I got, and that's not what happened to me. So I might play through it again, or I might make Harvey play through it. I'll do the bits that she can't do, but she can make the choices.
Yeah, I mean, I do that sometimes with Telltale ones and that. Yeah. I do all the quick time events.
No, there's like a little dispatching game where there's jobs come in and you have to send the right heroes off to it. But
yeah. It does sound cool.
It's a fun concept.
And
it was all done by proper people with no AI and stuff.
That is becoming a rarity these days.
Well, I'm annoyed because Subnautica 2 studio have fired loads of people because they're working to do with AI. And I'm like, but I really like Subnautica. And I was really looking forward to Subnautica 2 because it was multiplayer. And now I can't in good conscience. So
I'm like, I'm not saying AI isn't useful, but they're going to spend a lot of time on this and go, oh, this actually looks quite shit.
It's going to turn out an absolute bobber. Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of the time it does look quite shit unless you know what you...
Oh, I saw a video of an AI-produced game, and it was the most insane fever dream of a first-person shooter thing I've ever seen. There was a bit where he's running through sewers, and there was a helicopter in there, and I'm like, it can be useful as a tool to do like the back stuff that nobody wants to do or whatever. But you need someone to check it. You can't just rely on one person going, "I'm assuming all this is legit and above board."
Have you seen the terrifying Coca-Cola Christmas advert? The AI produced. Oh no, don't like it.
No, I haven't. But I've seen the thing where someone's measured how many wheels are on that truck in every shot, and it's not the same in any of the shots.
No. But that's not the word. It's just everyone's face looks wrong. You know, it just looks like.
Oh, is it like Polar Express wrong?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
it's the dead eyes.
I ruined that film for Ashley accidentally. I didn't mean to.
Is it the elf that doesn't move? It just glides along because they forgot to animate it.
She was like, "This is one of my favorite Christmas films." And I was watching it, and I was like, "Why is everyone's face like that?" And then
because it's
from a certain era where
they try to uncanny valley everything.
Yeah, and then she turned to me and was like, "I've never noticed how bad everyone looks until you just said that, and now you've ruined it for me." I was like,
"Yeah,
oh
it's like Nicole Kidman's forehead. You can't help but notice it in films once someone points it out. It never moves. She can't. She's had that much Botox. It's incapable of furrowing even a bit if she's angry."
Is Nicole Kidman's forehead AI?
No, it's just Botox. It's just, or it could be a prosthetic forehead. I don't know. She could wear it over her.
We don't want to make
forehead.
Assumptions.
Hey, if you want to wear a prosthetic forehead, I'm not the guy to stop you.
True.
It would cost me too much to get one for myself because there's a lot of ground to cover. Where does the hairline stop and the forehead start?
We ask the real questions on this podcast.
Ellis, I saw Oliver the other day. His hair is essentially brown smoke at the front now. It's terrifying. Yeah. I was like, you have to bite the bullet and Picard yourself at some point, and he's like, never. But
clinging on.
Quite literally.
Look at 3 good heads of hair over here.
Yeah, well, it's genetics, isn't it? Like my dad's. Anyway, let's not get into that. I have got some stuff though.
Can't skin a facts.
Great, isn't it? So, as you may remember, Ian's going through a bit of a transitional period at the moment, what with losing his job and his best friend, the soul of Barry Scott, trapped in a Furby. But to pull himself back from the brink, he's now fully accredited member of Russell Grant's Ghost Detective Agency. And if you remember really hard, you'll know that his first customer was none other than Arthur Fowler from EastEnders.
Like the actor Bill Treacher, who died in 2022.
No, John. I mean, the ghost of Arthur Fowler, beloved husband, gardener, and unfortunately died of an hemorrhage in his brain in 1996. Anyway, Arthur Fowler comes in and starts going on to Ian about all his afterlife woes. And the crux of it seems to be that Dirty Den, his boy nemesis, and Pauline Fowler, his wife and lady nemesis, are hounding him throughout Limbo, giving him alive legs, which are the ghost version of dead legs, and pinching him loads, demanding to know what happened to the Christmas Club money.
So you mean the actors Leslie Grantham and Wendy Richards, who died in 2018 and 2009 respectively?
Listen here, sunshine. Who's telling this story? You're getting this close right now, John. This close, which is actually about the distance between the yellow line and the train that you're supposed to leave. So that's a safe distance. Well done.
Yay.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, this level of spectral bullying goes right against everything Ian Skinner stands for. So he questions Arthur a bit more about stuff, and he finds out that the Christmas Club money is actually buried nearby.
Ooh.
In the shop next door, in fact, that used to be Eclair's Accessories, but now just has a load of Windoline in the window and eggs written in there. Will Ian do a break-in and entering to put the ghost of Britain's 4th favourite allotment owner to rest? Find out then.
Jones. Jones. Jones.
We unfortunately have some sad news to start off with. Get it out of the way. Rebel has revealed she's got a cancer diagnosis.
Yeah.
Really sad. Real name, Tania Brooks. She's had a few health issues over the past several years. She's not been on AW television since 2022. Now she's battling primary pulmonary lymphoma, an extremely rare form of lung cancer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she was hospitalized in May of 2024, having masses on her lungs. She was prescribed antifungals to improve. Not getting better for more than a year. She checked into the Mayo Clinic, which found out her diagnosis. She does say if there's a best case scenario, then I have it, so that's good. She's also battling functional neurological disorder, so that's taking her ability to speak clearly, walk without the assistance of a walker, and taken some of the functionality out of the right hand, so she can't write. Starting rehab this week to assist with all that. So she's got a very serious infection right now, so I'm on IV antibiotics, and I have to clear this infection before I can address the cancer. And once that's finished, hopefully in December, I will go for a third bronchoscopy to determine what kind of treatment I'll be having, chemo, radiation, immunology, and we'll start there and we'll kick its ass.
It's horrible, that, because I kind of forgot about Rebel until this, and then I was like, oh, but she was so good. She was like a proto Harley Cameron. Like,
oh, her and Harley Cameron as a tag team would be very funny.
But yeah, and because it was her and Britt Baker, and she was like the foil to and I just remember going. So I've gone back and watched some stuff, and like her wrestling wasn't great, but as a character, she was a delight. Yeah, and it's it made me go, oh, that's shitty, because she's not old. She's younger than me.
I think she's like 40 something. I can't quite remember.
Probably younger than me.
Yeah.
But no, and it's just
you get out of jail free there, calls. But
everyone knows I'm old. So if you believe in that kind of thing, say your prayers. If you don't, I don't know. But just keep people in your thoughts, because it's a fucking horrible thing.
That's fucking sick. Yeah, it's terrible.
Naito's cancelled booking earlier this week. WXW announced a scheduled appearance by Naito and Bushi for November the 14th and beyond would not be taking place. Fightful's Corey Brennan has spoken since to WXW sources that have since shed more light on that announcement, saying that previously the promotion had worked out a deal with Naito and Bushi's representation. That was the same as the pair's deal for the previous appearances with the promotion in September, with the pair also being very happy with this deal for possible future appearances as well. The sources say that they also help organise further bookings for the pair with other European promotions, but this week the situation would change. Fightful were told that a new assistant for the pair had demanded more from the promotion, with their representatives claiming that they should not worry. In addition to their previous deals in the days leading up to their planned appearance, the pair would demand an EU work visa, something that they did not require to work at WXW events. Due to this, WXW sources noted the pair had been removed from future events and plans with the company, and the source noted to Fightful that other promotions in Europe had been notified about the issues, with the same source noting it was bad business on Naito and Bushi's half, and that they were not sure where the pair will go from here.
Why Naito and Bushi wanting an EU work visa? Like, they're going to go off and just, do some bar work between matches. Like, it's not race across the world, lads.
I don't know. It just seems really random. I didn't even realise they'd been wrestling in Europe, which
no.
Cool, but...
Maybe they went make some ridiculous demands so that it's not on us.
We don't have to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing about, what was it, like a new assistant or something seems a bit suspicious. Like someone's been hired and gone a bit power mad or something.
Yeah, but
but still seems mad.
Or maybe they thought they needed a work visa to work in the EU. I don't know. I don't know if you do. I don't know whether it's like wrestling constitutes working, or it still counts as a sport and that's not a job. I don't know.
I don't know. It says here that they don't need it for WXW, so I assume that's accurate. Maybe it's not, or maybe they've been told by someone that it's not. I don't know.
Maybe it's Johnny Rizzler, the contract king, who's got a new job.
It's him again.
Anything that's shifty as hell, it's Johnny Rizzler. It's fine.
Yeah. That's just a character as part of the canon of the podcast now.
Yeah, there's loads of things that we've just made up that are now real. Like, if you believe in it often enough, it comes true. Speaking of believing in stuff, see that? Professional. Sources in TNA confirmed to Fightful Select this week that former TNA champion Joe Hendry is effectively done with the company in an official capacity. Hendry hasn't been seen in weeks. They should have said his name, but has been featured in NXT TV for quite some time, and there's a good reason for that. He's officially now a WWE superstar and therefore dead to me. Hendry was that's me editorializing. Hendry was not booked for TNA Bound for Glory and was not backstage, which surprised a number of people that we spoke to. WWE sources confirmed that Hendry is effectively full-time with WWE at this point and officially with the company, and had been someone who wanted to bring in for quite some time. Shawn Michaels had been vocal about how much he liked Joe Hendry. He's just disappointed there isn't actually two of them because of his eyes. And he wanted WWE to try and buy out his TNA deal. There are actually a number of months that remained with his TNA contract, but he's now with WWE moving forward. So
makes it even more surprising that he wasn't one of the surprise entrants on the John Cena tournament as to who's going to fight him, because he last year in interviews was quite vocal that I want to fight Cena in his farewell
last
tour.
run.
Yeah.
Before he was even really doing much in NXT and stuff. So they actually really he had a story baked in of him going on about that. So makes that even more surprising. That
This is still mad to me that the dude that I saw wrestle in like random sports halls is a WWE now. That's
But it's
amazing.
like
Good for him.
Jay said, like he says he remembers watching Pac take like a solid back body drop onto a concrete floor in like a basement in front of 30 people, and now like he's the most no longer the most man in wrestling, but yeah, he also called him a fat twat and to move. So that's fun. But yeah, it's just I mean this is what you want for people.
Yeah.
They want them to go off, but
Yeah. I'm sad he won't be at Discovery anymore, but like good for him because that's amazing. Yeah.
Make your money.
still could be. Some of them they show up at indie shows nowadays. More
Yeah, some of them have still got, and he might have
Finn
that
Balor
written
and
in.
Lyra, didn't you, in Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I
He
mean,
might have it written in that he can do X amount a year, or
It could definitely happen. It's more that the last show that he was at, he made a big deal about saying this will be the last show I'm at for quite some time.
Friday.
So,
It'll be
and I was away that weekend. Like,
Leon Slater with it.
yeah, which is
He had.
bad.
I don't know if you. I don't. What show it was? AJ Styles came out and basically endorsed him on the pay-per-view,
I mean, that ain't nothing to sniff
Yeah.
at, is it?
and he said he didn't know. Like his reaction is genuine. That
Like, it's nothing.
Wow.
Love Slater, love Hendry. It's make your money where you can. Yeah.
yep. The next, sorry, something's beeping at me in this room. I don't know what it is.
Is it getting faster? Because then I'd leave.
It's not. But I don't know what's happening. Update on Sting's son. He's doing his wrestling training, isn't he? Darby Allin confirmed to fight for last year, but he'd be working directly with Steve Borden, the son of Sting. When Darby climbed Mount Everest, he continued his training. Not on Mount Everest. I think he was saying that was separate.
I mean, that
you
feels
imagine
very much. Yeah.
Darby just like, come with me.
Oh, no, you're gonna have to bring a coat.
You can take a bump on the top of Everest. You can take a bump anywhere. He had his first official match recently. That isn't a one-off. Fightful confirmed he's got another upcoming booking. He'll be competing at the Defy Aeon event on Friday, November 21st at Washington Hall in Seattle, Washington, to mark his first appearance as an independent promotion, as his debut was at an art show. Borden is taking fellow Darby Allin trainee Kieran Gray.
Fair enough.
He's previously played tight end at University of Kentucky, which I assume is an American football thing, and as we all know, appeared in his father's final match at Revolution 2024's Wolfpack Sting. He and his other brother and father accepted the 2024 Gear of the Year award from Fightful, which is
Fair enough.
I didn't know he'd won that, but that's awesome.
It was cool.
Yes, it was very cool.
Good on him. I'm just at Derby's training school. It's just like him coming in. Right, today we're going to just get run over by vans. Huh? Do we not learn how to fall and stuff? Shut up.
Get hit by a van, you can get hit by anything.
You learn by doing.
Some of you may die.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
And that's
that I'm
a cost
willing
I'm
to
prepared
make.
to pay.
Oh, I like this one. Adam Page was talking about why he refers to the World Championship as the Men's World Championship, something that we talked about for quite a while as well. It's good to see him doing that on national TV. He said in a new interview with ESPN, Page talked about being champion, and he said, I feel like in professional wrestling, historically, it's been the case that the men's division has been billed as the world champion. To me, that always seemed like if you have to specify that one's for the women and the other one is the world championship, it felt like it created a hierarchy where at one, you're telling the viewer and the audience that one of them is more important than the other, and I don't think that's the way our fans feel any longer. I feel like specifying myself as a men's world champion maybe kind of just asks people to stop and think, whether it's fans, the audience, or whether it's people involved in wrestling. I've always tried to institute small little changes in the world that I'm involved in to make the world more representative of how I feel like it truly is or should be.
Yep.
Which I liked. And I liked when from Dynamite during the Blood and Guts match, and when Chris Statlander was coming down, like the commentary referred to her as a women's and Paige as the men's. So
Yep.
Yeah, he says it on his Chiron and everything now. Men's world champion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's that thing. I think we said it a while back. Is if you have to put the prefix in front of one, then you have to in front of both.
Yeah. Well, it was, a lot of bad press, but it was Ronda Rousey who first brought it up.
Butney.
The rabbit. Yeah, Ronda Rousey was the one who brought it up when she was wrestling. She said, this is ridiculous.
It is. It's not. It's not like it's the that horrible women's belt from back in the day, like
And the Divas.
the Divas belt. I couldn't think what it was called. I knew it was something. But yeah, the world's moved on. If you don't like it, go away. It's not a great catchphrase, but we'll do with it. From Fightful Select Q&A. Is Tony Khan still the main booker right now, or is he handing off some responsibility to others now that they're in NFL season? What, you think he's in the NFL locker room with all? Okay, you go up and down, you spin round and round, and you follow.
You vibrate left. You.
Yeah. Tony Khan is the main booker and will remain the main booker. He told me once that if he's sick, he's going to book. If he's framed for a crime, he'll book from jail. It feels like he's setting it up. He was adamant that he'll always be the main booker, and that's how it's going to be. He's got plenty of voices giving him pitches, though. Which, yeah,
Just amused me the whole book from
Going to
jail
prison.
thing. Yeah,
I think wasn't there a press conference thing or something today as well?
there was. Yeah,
Because he said that the possibility of Adam Cole coming back is not really a possibility anymore.
It wasn't a press conference. He went on Ariel Hawani's show.
Ah, right.
which was a bit of a surprise because
Yeah, because they're beef. I mean, AEW fans hate Hawani, but it was very good and fair interview. And
He's trying to build
Tony-
bridges.
Yeah, well, he's had Darby Allin on recently.
I saw Darby Allin where he just tipped water all over his face, and he went,
Yeah,
"Okay."
he brought that up to Tony, and Tony's like, "That's not even in like the top 67 things crazy that I've seen Darby do." But yeah, it was a really good interview, and he was at the end. He's like, "Can you tell your fans to stop coming after me now?" And he was
I mean, if you're getting, I mean, if it was Bully Ray, yes, keep going for him. But no, like,
It was a good because the reason they had beef really was the interview was awful. Like the one that they had in 2022, where
right.
it's like Tony just refused to answer anything. He just went, "That's interesting. I can't speak to that." And he was getting frustrated because he was like, "Not answering any questions. What's the point?"
It's
of
not
this
really an interview if you just say no comment. Yeah.
And I think Hawani was quite vocal about it's the worst interview I've done because he didn't get anything. And yeah, they then started beefing. He started doing stuff with WWE, and they were both taking shots at each other. And
Well, it's a silly business, isn't it?
it's a really good interview.
Yeah, I'm
wearing
not-
a very shiny suit is Tony Khan.
I've not actually watched it yet. But
just saw
they cover a
bits of
lot
it.
of stuff, like some
Oh, yeah, it is everything.
American stuff. They cover Punk. They cover like WWE.
TNA.
Attacking AEW with the TNA partnership. They cover just loads of stuff. Can't think of an example.
I'll give it a list.
Whether Chris Jericho's coming back.
interview Tony has done because
Yeah.
I think they both learned from that one. When you watch it, you can see they both learned because Tony does answer more, and he's like, "I hope I'm." And then he gets onto certain stuff like Chris Jericho's contract and where Jericho is, and someone else, and he says, "I can't speak to that," but he's already answered a bunch of stuff, and it's like, you can't speak to that. And
There's certain things you can't
understands
legally
that, and
talk
And at
about.
the same time, Hawani's like, "I hope you don't mind me asking." It's like just the way he asks it.
It's just
It's
more
like
polite.
Two people who've got on the same wavelength and understand
Yes.
how to speak to each other. And I'm like, in the world of tribalism and that, it's nice to see two
Yeah.
people just go, okay.
Handing
we can
an olive
make
branch
things
to
up.
each other. Yeah.
But it's a really good interview. I
I'll
took
give
away
it a-
from it. Jericho is definitely going. It's pretty much
That's
what
fine.
he was getting.
Like,
Did you see on Jericho's podcast? He said about TNA looked like the second
Like the
biggest
second.
wrestling promotion in the
Yeah.
world at the last pay-per-view. Like, you absolute carny. I actually applaud that. Well done.
you can't fault it. He's like, the
Yep.
man's got grift in his blood. Like,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah. I was like, fair play. That's a ridiculous thing to say, but fair play to you.
Yeah, worth a watch, the interview, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it a thing. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the next little bit as well. Fallout from Blood and Guts, which we're going to cover in a little bit. Jamie Hayter got a little bit banged up and may have chipped several teeth. It looked like it when she got smashed in the face with that chair.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Yep.
was down for a very long time.
She was.
One person that was spoken to said it was as bad as you would expect, all things considered.
She was badass as
Oh, it's
you would
badass
expect.
as you would expect. Sky Blue was said to be okay after bleeding 7 people's worth of blood out of her in the women's blood and guts match.
He's
Which
got the Moxley disease, yeah.
the Michael Ball syndrome. Yeah. There was no serious
I
injuries.
swear I
emerging.
just turned around and she was like just bleeding. I was like, what the fuck did this come from? And then,
She got thrown into the
yeah.
cage, and then apparently the cage was full of piranhas. But nah, it's good. You need someone to bleed loads, don't you?
I wasn't criticizing it. I want to
No,
make
no.
that clear.
Also,
Oh,
it's selling a shit ton of merch now.
Yeah.
There were no serious injuries emerging from Hangman Page versus Hobbs, which is mind-blowing because some of that stuff I was like, nope, don't need to see that ever again. Fightful were told that outside of being sore, everything went well there. I think Hobbs' backdrop off the thing right onto his ass looked Like, it could have been bad, because that's a lot of meat to come crashing down. Fightful, we're told that less people than usual travelled in for the show, as there were only 3 matches and Collision is live this week. Fair enough. And my favourite story, John Moxley apparently helped everyone making gigs, including the Women of Blood's Guts, everyone, for their spots last week. Brian Alvarez said, I heard that Moxley made like a bunch of gigs for everyone, one after the other. There was blood everywhere. And you can just see him sitting there, no shirt on, massive sandwich, like just wrapping razor blades in little bits of paper and stuff. Like,
yep. Just imagine you in your place of work, and you go into like the lunchroom or something. Moxley just appears and hands you a blade.
Yeah, just put your hand in this bag. Actually, don't. It's just
one of the most Moxley things I've ever heard. I love it. Mini stories. A couple of weeks ago, Fightful reported that MJF's Violent Night 2 film was set to wrap filming soon. We're not sure what it means for MJF in an on-screen capacity, but we're told he's set to return to AEW soon. Spirit date was not announced, but he's factored into AEW's plans by December. So, return to the pay-per-view.
Return in Manchester.
Return in Manchester, ideally, but pay-per-view.
Him and Swerve, return in Manchester, and kiss.
Yeah, he was asked about that and about loads of people in the Ariel Helwani. So MJF, he said soon.
I said
Will
he's trying to
Ospreay,
yeah.
He said he's recovering well. He said, I don't want to speak out of turn on what he's going through. He said, but he has been quite open about his injury and his recovery. He said, we're hoping the first half of next year for Will Ospreay. He was asked about Britt Baker.
Yeah.
He said Britt he's hoping to have her back soon as well. He said it's just about finding the right storyline opportunity. He said, but I 100% want her to come back.
I hope she's back soon. I feel like the internet has like turned vicious on her, on stuff that like we don't know. Like everyone was upset because Thunder Rosa got stuff before, and I was like, oh, like Britt Baker definitely did that. We're doing exactly the same thing where we just like don't have any information, and yet we're just slating someone.
Angry.
Yeah.
You know, the point I was saying about how great she is in and out of the ring as well, and said as someone like him who's got many hats. He's got Fulham, he's got the Jaguars, as well as All Elite Wrestling. He was like, to be a qualified working dentist while doing wrestling is something that he hugely admires. So yeah, he talked.
Yeah,
I
forgot about that.
Who else is? Jericho was the one where he basically he did say, oh yeah, hoping to have him back soon. He just said the door's always open for Chris. We'd always want to work with him. Yeah, it just sounded like he'd be gone. Copeland, who's asked, was he ever asked if he could participate in the John Cena tournament? He said no. He said his contract is a lot longer than, because people were thinking his contract was up, so he'd be able to go and do the tournament.
He's filming some TV show, isn't he? Like...
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he's off filming the show. He said he's got more time with us. Ospreay. Who else has been off TV?
Wardlow, but he's knacked, isn't he?
Yeah, his muscles fell off his bone or something. I don't know.
Something bad happened. He was supposed to come back, weren't he? And then it went all south.
Well, he came back for 4 minutes and then hurt himself.
If you want one that hits you in the, you know what Tony's like when he's speaking. It's like, the amount of times he says on HBO, throws that in.
Oh, is it like talking to, like listening to a Dan Aykroyd interview?
Yeah, when he
because about Crystal Skull vodka, and I'm like, oh, God, we're talking about Auschwitz, Dan.
His answers to all them, but then he throws at Adam Cole and like his whole demeanor, like if you look closely, like he's got tears in his eyes, Tony, when he's talking about it, and he's like, well, he basically suggests that I'd be very surprised if he'd be wrestling again. He said he wants him part of the family. He's told him that. Whether that is backstage producing, commentary, he said, but it's not really about the wrestling right now. It's whether can he safely travel and tour. And he was like, that really hurt me. Like that day, it was all in, wasn't it? And he said, yeah. So getting that call from him, he said, but he's also really grateful. He said, because it's no secret that he's had a lot of neck and head injuries. And he said the fact he actually reached out and admitted, I can't wrestle, I don't feel comfortable, was a massive step. And he said, and it was just a shame. He said, because the ankle injury he had was career ending in itself. And he just come back from that and built himself up to be the TNT champion. I will be surprised if he's wrestling anytime soon.
Yeah, that was the bit I saw. I was like,
that's devastating.
Wow,
yeah, you can see it.
Get him doing bits
on the event, like that told you as much as you want. And then he was asked about Ric Flair, and that was really funny. Whereas Ric Flair on Dynamite, he's like, he came out beforehand, he's tore his rotator cuff, so he took his sling off. Medical said he couldn't do anything on air, but he didn't want to disappoint the fans, so he came out with Tony before the show, said hello, then put his sling back on, and went home.
Good.
that ends that then. Desmond Xavier returns to TNA after his years-long run in WWE as Wes Lee to rejoin his Rascals brothers. Fightful Select confirmed he's not under contract to TNA, but their creative plans are moving forward. Matt Cardona appeared on SmackDown.
No, he didn't. Zack Ryder appeared.
Yeah, as Zack Ryder. I was getting there. He lost to LA Knight in the last time is now tournament. Fightful confirmed that he isn't signed to WWE. It's a one-off appearance.
The funny thing is that was it Corey Gray on commentary because he showed up in NXT a bit ago, some invasion angle, and he was Matt Cardona.
That's so weird.
Oh, I have no idea. No.
So you
I saw it on the internet. So yeah, TNA invaded NXT. There was some match or something. So
yeah, we've been doing that a lot. Yeah,
as Matt Cardona, and obviously he came out as Zack Ryder here because Zack Ryder's got history with Cena. But then
this
on
is like
commentary, they were talking about he was in NXT a little bit ago as well recently, and then Corey Gray's like, yeah, I think he had a different name though. Let's not get into it. It's
like back in the day of like you fired Mankind, but you didn't fire Cactus Jack.
Listen, we've got 3 spots left on the Rumble, and someone's got to fill them.
Yeah,
now get in that wig box.
And copy and paste what I just said last, but replace Nick Nemeth and Dolph Ziggler as.
His was nice. Like Madison Square Garden erupted for it, and he probably got as loud a pop as Cena did. And
really cool
because he never really got a goodbye. I think his last match was a 1-minute match with somebody that he lost before he went, and he was a bit like he had the whole "will they remember me" feeling.
Well, they did,
and they did. I would have liked him to have won.
He was fighting solo, wasn't he? Is that right?
Yeah, I've not seen anyone sell the spike. That's so good.
That's always what he's been great at, though. Like his selling's always been amazing. As same as Matt Cardona, he's with TNA. He's not. There's no signing going on here. Fightful Select want to point out the Mike Santana news about him not turning up and not answering calls is a work. The same official at TNA tried to feed that to Fightful and provided it elsewhere. Normally, Fightful wouldn't put some of his out there, but it's the first time someone in an official capacity in a company reached out to provide Fightful with a worked angle in an effort to work the Fightful's audience. They actually put a very long blog post about this out, which I've not put into the news because we'll be here all day, but Shona Sapp seems unhappy about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio wrote a Players Tribune article about Eddie Guerrero, which I've not got the guts up to read.
I've read it, and it made me cry.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just a man talking about his brother. Like, not his actual brother, but his brother, you know what I mean? And, it did get really dusty, yeah.
Yeah, and Nevermore, the Raven documentary has arrived on Prime Video. Doesn't seem to be on, like, part of your subscription Prime Video, though.
Oh, is it in one of them?
Not in the UK, anyway. It seems to be one you rent or buy. Or I checked it before, anyway, and that's what it...
Is it not on one of them you can subscribe for a week for free and then just bid it off like I do with Shudder every Halloween?
I don't think so.
Boo. I'm not saying stream it illegally.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I'll watch that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to watch that. Have you read the Mysterio article?
Me, yeah.
I haven't, but go ahead and chat about it. I've just not had time to read the whole thing.
Yeah,
I said it was just
nice.
It was just a love letter to his friend. Like,
yeah.
Them Players Tribune articles are always tremendous.
Yeah, they're always great. I mean, one of them maybe empathized with Charlotte Flair, so did amazingly.
Yeah,
but if you look at that one,
he talked a lot about being gutted that he can't see Dom because Dom is basically like the living embodiment of Eddie.
Yeah.
In terms of crowd reactions, and he was like, in terms of the dirty mustache, and everything. And he is like the more you watch Dom, he's like he is. There's a bit on Raw, and I saw it on the internet where him and Ray were having a face-off, and he was like, "I'm the best luchador," and Ray was like, "You're not." He listed a bunch of luchadors, including Eddie. And Dom just went, "Don't talk about my father." And the crowd went nuts. So, yeah, we're looking 20 years is madness.
It is insane. It comes round every year, and I'm always like, "What would have happened in it?" And it doesn't do too well.
No, nice news. Indy Hartwell is now engaged, confirming the news on Sunday, sharing a photograph of the ring on social media, tagging herself and now fiance Lisette. It's giving forever, she wrote, showing a ring emoji. Thank you at him. Wrestlers on social media congratulated Hartwell on her engagement, including Ty Valkyrie, Catanzaro, Priscilla Kelly, Shane Haste, and Elena Black.
Imagine if you were on Hinge, which I think is a dating app thing, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Right, and you showed up and Indy Hartwell was sat there. You'd be like, "Where's Jeremy Beadle? What's going on? Come on."
You were looking for Johnny Gargano.
Looking for Johnny Gargano with a moustache and Dexter Loomis with an axe.
Yeah.
Miles.
Did you watch that video of the Rowan and Loomis and the Wyatt Sits going through the Wyatt haunted house thing?
Yeah, I think we covered it a couple of weeks back. But yeah, the video of it is whether like they're just crying outside.
Yeah, I'm not crying.
You're like, it's not meant to be crying. It's meant to be scary. But yeah.
But I also put a lighter tone on it. I also didn't appreciate hearing Dexter Loomis speak.
Yeah, he's not the same with hair.
Him speak.
Like, don't like it. It's like carrying cross with hair. It's just wrong.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I meant to send you the front cover of Carrying Cross's book. Don't know why it looks like a Christian rock album. It's tremendous.
Blood and Guts.
Oh wow,
review
it
then.
does. That
Is
is
that the latest book? The one that WWE stopped in publishing for like 2 years.
I think so.
Because ironically, the book is about his return to WWE, and it's been released as he got released from WWE.
Yes. With a forward by Drew McIntyre. How random.
Nice.
Blood
We
and
had
Guts.
Blood and Guts last week. 2 Blood and Gut matches and the Hangman. Should we do the Hangman bit first before we get into Blood and Guts?
Yeah, if you want.
Sure.
It'll be a while before I want to see any of that again.
But you do want to see it again.
It's just Hobbs, isn't it? Like, he looks like a fucking monster. And like they're dropping him onto the stairs. Like, it's just bad. And I know it's not, but it looked grotty. Right?
It's bad in a way that I love. That kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, like no one was hurt, but there's bruises. And I'm like, yeah, of course there is, because some of that was silly nonsense. Also, I do love it when they throw bins at each other, it just goes bung off the red, because that always makes me laugh.
Me too.
It's like when you hit the dog on the head with the inside of a kitchen roll tube. Bung, it's just a good noise.
Oh, poor dog. No, it was a good match, but I just sort of, and it was grotty as hell, but the women's Blood and Guts match was just before it, and I'd spent all the care.
Yeah, no, it was always going to be difficult to follow that match, wasn't it? But no, it's one of, if you go away and watch it separately, it is a tremendous false count anywhere match, because
They should have switched the segment that came after it, and the crowd would have been you'd have been into it more. So the Ricky Steamboat with FTR.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's a good point there. They should have given me a bit of a break from the ultra violence for a minute. Probably would have reset me a little bit.
But there is a long time before I'm going to want to see Ricky Steamboat and FTR talk in the ring
Well, forever.
for 9 hours.
It felt like just off camera there was someone like desperately cleaning thumbtacks out and just being like, "Just keep going,
Keep going. We've just
You gotta
found a
get this board
finger."
out."
Yeah, no, and it was fine. As I've said before, I don't know why Stokes with FTR. They don't need him. They can both talk. Yeah. And I'm glad it was Ricky and not Rick, because I would have gone, kill him, hair, kill him bald.
Yeah, it would have got the opposite reaction out of you, that's for sure.
It just went on too long. But I like the fact that it was Bandito and Brody that came down as well. Because if you wanted anyone in your corner, it'd be them two, wouldn't it? Like, well, just Brody on his own and do it. But
Anything.
But yeah,
Brody
it's just
in
a
our
very
corner.
long section, and I think it was done deliberately that way to set up for the men's, because to try and make people forget the women's one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because while the men's was great, the women's one was infinitely better. It was.
I thought the women's one was a
different,
much better
actually.
match. I thought the men's had a really good ending. Like when it actually got everyone in the ring got going, I thought it was actually pretty good, but it just took a while to get there. That makes sense.
I think I said this on Tom's thing, was that like the women's one, it was a lot of interweaving storylines coming together,
Yeah.
whereas the men's, it was good versus evil. Like,
Yeah.
which is, again, it's 2 different kinds of storytelling. But for the women's one, this is what we've been saying for ages, is that they need other things to do away from the main title picture and stuff. And this set up loads of shite.
Yeah.
The MVP was Sky Red, I would say.
Fucking, like, yeah, it's... I
There's a
don't know
point-
whether or not. It's like, how much aspirin have you had before you come out?
Yeah. Feel like someone checked on her, please, just like off camera.
There was a
because-
moment where she was just sat in the corner. I was like, please don't die.
Yeah, yeah. There was a couple moments where I was like, "Is she okay?"
I'll be
That's
going
a
over,
lot of
going,
blood.
are you sure you're all right? Yeah. How many fingers am I holding up? I don't know. I can't count. No, it was great. We got to see like new stuff that I've never seen. Them sneaking out the holes in the cage.
Yeah,
I was like,
That was class.
fuck,
That
that's
was-
clever. Like,
that's very good.
And- yeah, it's like Mercedes. I mean, just carry more than one belt at a time, love. Having to go back and forth, whipping them belts into the ring. I was like,
She had a glass of prosecco or champagne, I imagine, as well.
crema.
I found that funny.
But
The bed of nails thing. I know it's a trick, but it always makes me like worried.
I've done it, and it stings a bit, like because you're still on nails,
Yeah.
but it's not going to pierce through you, is what it is. But you're still on a nail, yeah.
No, I know, but it always fills me with fear. Even I know all that, but it fills me with fear.
Yeah, because all it takes is for it to go a bit wrong.
Yeah.
As we saw with the bat with the nail in it in Moxie's back, like when they were physically having to pull
the
skin away.
was coming with it. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Holly Cameron with the puppet with the brass knuckles underneath made me very happy.
Apparently Harley was dressed like some
Tifa.
Resident Evil person.
Final Fantasy, I think. Tifa.
I don't fucking know. I don't play nerd stuff like that. I play cool stuff like Ball Pit.
Yeah, she's dressed like Tifa.
Right. I heard someone say it and I was like, Antifa. Sweet. But no, and it was like there was just awful stuff in it. Like they said the bin lid / chair combo that took Hater out for a while. The mirror thing, which was incredibly cool but fucking stupid. Like
That's the way of putting it.
the Kumite glass on the knuckles thing, like it was stupid and it didn't work, but it's fucking cool as well. Like,
It was just
the
like
whole-
broken glass and tacks everywhere by the end of it. I was like,
well,
oh
I think
no.
he brought in a bag of tacks and hits one and they just all slid out the ring, and I'm like, I don't think that was meant to happen, but you roll with what you've got, aren't you?
Yeah.
But
Well,
I also like Statlander like coming in and just suplexing everyone still wearing the belt. But
Yeah.
that's how you let them know.
yeah, that was awesome. And she had a little team up with Mina, I think, at one point. Then did like a taunt with her, and I was like, yes. I just like little moments like that. It's good.
Again, it's those little combos that you don't get to see very
Yeah.
often. And also the ending of it, I thought was like Stat and Mercedes going off doing their own thing. Mercedes was never really part of it because I didn't notice this until I rewatched it. But as all the winners walk off, they just leave Mercedes on the floor. They don't pick her up and celebrate with her. Like thanks,
Yeah,
but no thanks. Like
Yeah. She was like, she had her own
problems
objective
going on.
in there.
But the ending of it, it's if you take a shot of that, it's hang it in the Louvre. It'll get nicked. Same jokes, Joe. Same jokes. But it's just a beautiful Renaissance style picture, like not Renaissance, but of woman gets strangled while platonic friend screams nearby. Like,
Yeah, that was a very good ending. I did that very well.
and also like after it, I don't know whether it was on purpose or whatever, but like when Tony came over and hoofed Marina, it looked like she deliberately kicked her in the head. I don't know whether that's to set up, like, because Tony's out for vengeance now, and like everyone's fair game.
Yeah, Tony wants to do murders.
Yeah, she's gonna go through them all, and we're gonna get like the Trials of Jericho type thing, but with Tony, so it'd be more insane. But it's and the right team won.
Yeah, I agree. It was very fun. It was utter chaos. I loved it.
It was just absolute lunacy. Yeah, and it started off a bit ropey. There were a couple of misfits, but also your adrenaline's going and stuff's like, I forgive it.
I don't
because
remember any of that.
There was
at
just
the
a
end.
couple of sloppy bits earlier on, but
Yeah,
I was
believe
like,
it.
I don't really care. Like, it's the biggest match these two, Willow and Sky, have probably done. So you're gonna be like,
This guy had
"Really?"
lost a lot of blood within 4
This was
minutes.
before
so-
that. It was like the first couple of minutes. There was just a couple of but it was like, I need to get some blood in my eyes, and then we're proper going. Like, yeah.
Just wakes me up a bit. My own blood in my eyes.
It stings, apparently. Yeah, no, it was cracking. I said to people who don't watch wrestling, I was like, it's on ITV tonight. Watch it because it's gross. like I know wrestling isn't real, but some of this must have fucking hurt.
It's not real, but that's real. It's also real in some way.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's predetermined. That's it. It's not that it's not real. It's predetermined. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, cracking, absolutely cracking match. And I think if they're doing it again next year, which they have to, I don't know. Landmines? I genuinely don't know where they're going to go from there. Really.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to escalate it somehow. I guess that is the problem with this match type. You do feel like you have to escalate it.
Oh, there's always it doesn't have to be more
The
plunder.
more violent, you got to obviously think of some original things to do, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they've not done fire yet, so we've got that.
Speaking of fire,
Yes.
Amends.
I want to take my monkey's paw wish back, please.
It's too late now.
Darby's crazy.
Yeah, we knew that, but it was cool, Kyle, weren't it? Who went? How much blood did Sky Blue lose? Right, I'm going to beat that. Get a jug. Like,
Love the idea of sort of measuring the blood in their body beforehand.
I swear to
and
God,
doing
he
a
wasn't
competition.
bleeding, and then the next minute,
I thought that. I was like, when did that happen?
yeah, it looked like fucking shining or something. I was like, what? I was thinking in the group was like, I don't know why they still blade when you can use blood packs. I'm like, because it's cooler. That's why. Would Cody use a blood pack? No, because he has
Also,
too much blood.
If Mox tells you to cut yourself,
That's it, isn't it? Right, here you are. Before you go out, lining you up. There you go, everyone. Okay, I don't really want to. Shut up, you're doing it. Right, you go first. Oh my eye.
but
Yeah,
Mr. Moxley, I was going to use this blood pack. Shut
you
up.
know, son of mine.
No.
Do you like the double swing? The
Yeah.
neck swing with the.
I very much enjoyed that.
That's
That was
just
very
dads at a
silly.
park, that isn't it?
I also enjoyed Darby like climbing up the ceiling like a spider monkey and dropping on people. That was fun.
even though it took way too long to get up there, I was just like, still good. It's still not as good as the Hell in a Cell one.
No.
With Lucha House Party, but just because that's higher and therefore more stupid. But no, Darby bouncing off the cage and sliding down upside down between like it's never not funny.
Things Darby does for my entertainment is
Well, I think
That's an idea.
just for his own amusement as well. Yeah, whatever. What we doing today? It's the
if
deaf.
it wasn't being filmed, Darby would be doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's the deaf stunt guy from the Fast Show, isn't it? Set myself on fire and jump through the window. All right. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
But no, it's like the fact that Yuta went in first. The fact that Mox wasn't last man in,
Yeah.
and the fact is that like Pac threw Darby through a table that was on fire while Mox tapped out in the ring.
And they kept on. It was Kyle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Kept on
Kyle
from-
again, twice.
Yeah. They were going to break his neck with a chair. Then Orange comes back after freeing his hands from being stapled to his jeans.
I mean, he puts his hands in his pockets. That's giving him more power. You're just giving him infinite power. You fools.
Actually recharged his health the whole way. So.
Yeah.
And Claudio like saved Mox a bit, and then he gets taken out, and then we get these submission combos from Kyle and Moxley, and Mox taps out on a broken glass. Remember, it's a broken glass from the women's one as well.
It was all the loose stuff because there was like a shard of mirror that he cut.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Kyle that he cut with that. He dragged Darby through it backwards, which I did not like as well.
Yeah.
It's
Mox
just
shows
the
again
fact
that he won't die for this one, while Darby absolutely will.
yeah. Darby was on fire for too long as well. Like
He was.
because I can't remember what it was like. He was at the top of that ramp. They could have put some gel on it, and Darby's like, "Nah, I'm all right, pal." Like skateboarders are inflammable. Do you not know? No, wait.
Wait,
Flame
flammables the
retardant.
same as inflammable.
Shut up! I got confused. I always get confused.
I thought you were doing the Simpsons bit.
Oh, well, yes. Okay. No, for once I wasn't, actually. But the fact that, like, Briscoe couldn't come out and then he comes out, and then we had that whole bit on the roof that was stupid but brilliant.
Well, I
Like,
spent ages setting up with the hook, like getting the chairs up there.
Yeah.
you
and
know
I
what?
got
Thought to test that, yeah. But
Yeah. It was worth it. I enjoyed it.
yeah, Jay Drillers on top of a cage onto some chairs. Who's not going to want to watch that? Like, it was, again, like...
On Collision, didn't Kyle Fletcher say that it wasn't the Kawasama that took out Briscoe? Whether he's lying or not is another thing, but
Was it?
feel
I
like
can't
he did.
remember, to be honest.
Maybe I dreamt that bit, but I feel like he did.
Maybe. I have to go back and rewatch it because I can't remember. But yeah, it was just an absolutely cavalcade of 2.5 hours of absolute lunacy.
Yep. Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, I can't fault it. Like, these matches are always great, and the amount of things I've seen people going, "Oh, so they're just ripping off War Games now," and I'm like, "Well, War Games is ripped off WCW anyway." Like or NWA. Everything's ripped off something, isn't it? And this has got a roof on the cage, mate.
Makes it an entirely different match.
Yeah, I mean, how would Io Sky jump into the ring with a bin on her head if there was a cage? If there was a little roof? Like, also, it's not the same thing. Let people enjoy things. Like,
I'm gonna put it to you that putting a cage around a ring is not original concept. It hasn't been for a very long time.
It hasn't been since the black and white days of
Exactly.
like huge moustache versus Muscle Boy 7. Like, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I know, we're making it by putting it around 2 rings.
I mean, yeah. And
I can't wait.
I also noticed as well
3
that
rings.
when I think there was one with a ring above it as well, like a 2 stages thing or something. I'll never
I'd
get it.
watch the
Could
shit
just
out
be.
of that. I hope so.
I also did like as well that when they were in the adverts that the clock stops as well for people coming in.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because I was like, it's been a very long time for anyone to come in. And then I was like, oh, we're in adverts. Everyone's just sort of doing bits.
Right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So I did notice that it was quite sporadic when people came in sometimes. Like, that explains it.
Because
Yes.
you're watching it all on Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, great that you haven't gone and watched it. Well, go and watch it. But obviously you have because you wouldn't be here otherwise. It's genuinely one of the best things I've seen in such a long time of just beautiful violence.
Hang it in the Louvre, as you said.
Don't forget to use the password.
That's what it is, Louvre.
It was Louvre 123, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Un, deux, trois. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna before we do the predictos for it. This Saturday, in Southport Market, it is Kingdom of Wrestling's last show of the year, Crowning Glory 4. Me and my brother are going, taking Elsie's lad and my brother's lad with us. I've never been to it. My brother went to the last one. He said it was great. It's in a food hall as well, so like that's even
Ideal.
better. Yeah, man.
What's Theodore going to that?
I believe so. We bought him a ticket.
Oh, right, thank you.
I'm sure he asked you, didn't he? Anyway,
I always on a lot of painkillers right now.
that's what. Yeah, it says one for the family chat. Yeah, but we got Taylor Valentine, the champion, against Alfie in a Queen's Rules match. Don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's Taylor Valentine can make up some stipulation for it, which is going to be good, isn't it? We got Logan versus Lucas Neon, who is Lucas Neon here and not just Lucas, like he's thingy, against Decker in a triple threat match, which, yeah, obviously that's going to be great. There is a tag match, VGS versus Clash Bear. I don't know who Clash Bear are. I've never seen them, but I've seen VGS, so that's going to be tremendous as well. And then main event, Jack Barron, their champion, against my nephew's favourite Nightmare in a championship match after winning the Rumble.
I completely misheard you for a second there. I thought you were like versus my nephew. And I was like, wait, what?
No, Nightmare.
Yes, I understand now.
Yeah.
I got there. I got there in the end.
I mean, our Pete would probably have a go. But yeah. And there's the contender shield match. It's 5-way. Stephen Cross, who I'm sure I've seen him at Bolton, I think. Holloway, Anthony Getske, Jordan Kane, and it was supposed to be Lance Rivera, but then he was pulled, but he's still on the poster. So I don't know. But there's also, I think, that big Infinite show happening on the same night. So, but
yeah,
it's a small card, but it's quality on there as well. And I think it was he said, didn't he, Steele, when he was on here, he's like, we put matches together that people haven't really seen before. And yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be great. I don't know whether there's still tickets available. I don't know. Tickets on the door, I think, last time. But doors 5:30, start 6. 25 quid for a family ticket, which is ridiculously cheap.
That's
it's a tenner for an adult. Like, so yeah, come down. We'll be there. I'm going to get some food. Be grand.
The predictions then for Full Gear this weekend. It's quite a short card at the moment, so there'll be more added to it. There's two matches on the tailgate brawl so far. $200,000 match. Castor Bowens versus Gordon Robinson versus Big Bill and Keith and the Outrunners.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about this. Do we think the Acclaimed
Reform?
Yeah.
No, Bowens is doing well better without him.
It's been going on a long time, this.
It has been going on a long time and not really going anywhere. And for them to just join up again seems like, well, that was a waste of a year.
I would welcome it just to make this end.
No, it's going to be the Outrunners because they're going to spend all that money on chicken Caesar salad.
If it was the Outrunners, that would make me very happy, but I think it's going to be the Acclaimed.
Well, you can believe what you want to believe, John.
That is the vibe of this section, yes.
Yes, but it's not going to be. And look, neither of you have wrote the Acclaimed. You've wrote Castor and Bowens, you cowards. If you want it to manifest, like Joel Edmonds said, write it on your hand and the universe will provide.
I said I wanted a helicopter, and I bought a helicopter.
Didn't Edmonds crash a helicopter?
Probably.
I imagined that. Anyway, it's not important.
Feels like a thing.
Selling a machine that cures your cancer and he'll phone your pets up if they're depressed. Has anyone looked into him?
Not that I'm aware of.
Might have a word.
This isn't that kind of podcast.
second match on the tailgate. I've deleted my GIF now. Big Boom, AJ and QT Marshall versus Rocky Mera and Trent Beretta.
Boom. It's fine. This match isn't for me. That's fine.
Yeah, but come on. It's Trent. Trent slapped his kid around last time, did it? Is whichever one is his kid, the little one or the slightly littler one?
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm sure he pushed him over or something because he put a tweet out saying, went to work, pushed the kid over, went home.
Yeah.
It was like...
Which is what, given it's a guest, I assume they're going to get vengeance, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's not. Yeah, it is Roppongi Vice, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just going contradictory to you because fucking Big Boom AJ, right? Fine, whatever. He's fine. He comes in, he does his thing, but he needs to learn some humbleness, right?
I think that's the opposite of his persona.
Well, I don't care. I want Rocky Romero to stomp on him and push a load of biscuits into his mouth or something. Whatever it is he does, I don't know. But
I'm not saying I wouldn't welcome that. I just don't think that's what's going to happen.
Well, I'm writing it on my hand.
Okay, good. Now what?
I'll have a wash later. It'll come up.
Main show.
Oh.
And this is where it's a bit shorter. We've got the Casino Gauntlet match for the national championship.
Right.
Which Tony clarified on the interview that he talked to Billy Corgan about it and saying would it be okay for him to put this, but it is its own belt. It's its own lineage.
Yeah.
That starts from.
And Billy Corgan went.
So
okay,
yeah,
so it's a new belt.
These. The Hurt Syndicate are the ones who have been Hurt Syndicate and Ricochet's.
The Demand.
They're the ones who have been prominently featured in the build-up to it, haven't they?
I hope it's someone random then. Someone we've never... Like, they build it up and then we just get, like...
Right, but it's the Casino Gauntlet, which is someone gets added every...
few minutes, yeah.
60
like
seconds a minute. But it's the first pinfall or submission.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a Rumble, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like being first is technically a
disadvantage.
Advantage.
Well, an advantage. Well, yeah.
Well, because technically you could win the match.
You could win the match when
seconds.
everyone else comes out, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's could be your MJF return.
It could be.
I mean, it's open to everyone. It is a singles belt as well. We just pointed that out that, like, we've mentioned two trios there, but it is a singles belt, so it's any one of those people could win it. And it could be MJF. Could be Swerve.
I'm going MJF because it'll feed into the ego of being the first champion.
Go on, John.
I like that.
Put fish. No, you don't believe Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish is never coming back, mate.
Have you seen him now?
He's trapped in a haunted painting in here or something.
He's got his own podcast. I saw him talking about.
Don't give any prick
Everyone
a podcast.
does.
No,
they handed them out during the pandemic. That's how we got here.
He looked like someone I couldn't put my finger on it. So he's pretty much bald now and big grey beard.
Stanley?
Yeah. He was talking about that match with the Punk when he kicked out.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
But he looked really different to what I'd seen. He's actually...
Yeah, he must have stopped leaking, siphoning life juice off people. I'm going to go Ricochet.
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking. I'll go Bobby, you go Ricochet. We'll see what happens.
Like I said, these two have been featured prominently in it, so it's either them or it's going to be some absolute
I hope
rando.
it's someone random, like Britt Baker comes back and wins it. We do that.
Chris Jericho, maybe we're being worked.
I genuinely won't believe he's in WWE until he turns up. Because he's such a big carny, it could entirely be what happens.
Playing both sides of it.
Yeah.
He's going to try and pull the reverse Andrade.
He's going to work for both promotions?
He was asked about that as well. Hawani asked him about Andrade, and that's where he kind of went. That was the first time he went, I can't really speak to that.
Because even I don't know what the fuck's going on with it.
We're currently paying our lawyers a lot of money to figure this out.
And then we have the $1 million match. These are the matches the Bucks do at every pay-per-view now. It was the 200,000. I think.
I mean, it's nice to see it's going up.
It was a Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express at the last pay-per-view.
There was.
We've now added Josh Alexander on with Young Bucks and Kenny with Jurassic Express.
I want it to be Jurassic Express because I want the Young Bucks is a constant poverty thing to continue.
Yeah,
it amuses me greatly.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bucks.
It could be it could be Bucks because isn't this Don Callis trying to get them on board
Well, if they don't
Yeah.
win this, they have to join the Don Carlos family, which is it's like military service.
So
No,
two
that's-
matches of that tip then.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
is
a
it?
tip. I think that's just him trying to be
Briscoe's
like,
got that.
hey, I got you this match. And,
Oh,
you know,
right,
there's more-
okay. Because I just remember
Like, there's
Okada
more,
going
like, when I-
tick-tock and walking off, and I was like, oh, somewhere Cameron Cross is furious. Carrying Cross.
Yeah, I don't know. Could go either way.
And again, I'm with John. I want to see the Bucks suffer more.
What I was going to say on the previous prediction, but I don't know the layout of the card. Obviously, what I actually would like to see is they lose this, and then one of the Bucks, I'd say Matt, because he's the more of the shit house, went in the casino gauntlet and
Wins
won
the
national
casino.
championship. So he's got money because he's a champion,
Yeah.
and his brother doesn't.
So the seeds of dissent between the boys. Oh.
Yeah,
Eh.
I'd have liked that, but I can't see that happening. But I think that would be a proper good swerve, but with some story on it. So.
I do like doing that kind of thing, though. Like, where probably not that specifically, but you know, where someone turns up in the gauntlet you're not expecting because they've had a match.
Yeah.
So,
Depends where it is in the card.
Yeah.
Pac versus Alan. Theodore watched Blood and Guts. He's not watched Dynamite in a while, but he watched Blood and Guts. And Pac came out,
you really threw him in the deep end there, didn't you?
and he was like, well, no, he loves it. So I was like, it's Blood and Guts. He's like, I'm coming down. Then he's like, who's that? That's Pac. You went, no, I don't like short hair Pac.
Dry Pac. Yeah. Or what was it? Someone said, is he so upset that his action figure looks nothing like him that he's decided to make himself look like a generic action figure?
Yeah, could be it. It's Darby still on fire.
Hey! Who's wrote that on my line? Get off.
Sorry, that was me just then. I forgot I'd already.
As much as I hate to go against Darby because he's my boy and everything, it makes sense for Pac to beat him. And then he's like, well, he goes to Moxley. I've beat the guy that beat you. I'll kill Cool Kyle as well. You're no longer in charge. You're a has-been. I'm the daddy now.
Oh, you think it's Pac that's going to do that? I kind of thought it'd be Claudio.
No, Claudio's a loyal soldier, but the fact is that Pac went and killed Darby through that table
Yeah.
while Mox was inside that ring tapping.
I think I had Claudio like taking a bullet for Mox in the ring and then Mox still tapping out.
I think Pac has to get into Claudio's head with that and be like,
okay.
you keep. It's just the way I see it. That's
Yeah.
just me. But I think,
No, it's valid. I like it.
and also,
I hadn't considered it.
I mean, this is going to be silly, isn't it? Like, Darby's going to do some stupid stuff because Pac's going to be like, you want me to throw you through a window? Yeah, all right, whatever. Like, it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
I like your idea. I like Mox tapping in the Blood and Guts. I saw some people complain on that, but and even me not watched religiously. Like, it's very clear on Moxie's character that he hides behind the group, and as soon as he realizes I'm fully alone, he's a coward.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why he tapped out to Hangman. He's tapped out here because he can see him looking around, going, "I'm fucked.
I've got no one.
one's here to save me now."
Also, I shouldn't fork Roddy Strong in the eyes because that's just silly. He was jabbing his face like that, weren't he? And I was like, you were very near his eyes then, Moxley. Fucking lunatic. I don't think he does. He'd lost a lot of blood that day already.
And he's giving out all his blades to other people, so he only had a fork left.
He was firing him out of his wrists like Baraka.
I see you've played knifey forky before.
The AEW tag titles, Bradito versus FTR.
Yeah.
Hopefully no Ricky Steamboat in sight.
Bradito,
always and forever.
forever champions.
Yep. I don't care about anything else now.
Agree. Women's world title, Stat versus Mercedes.
I think Start.
It's got to be.
You think Monet?
Going Mercedes, yeah. Can't have her lose 2 world title matches.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yes, you can.
You can.
When do we have the fall of Monet? It's got to be.
I think she's 8 belts off the beginning of the descent. Yeah.
She won another one this week as well, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
PA.
Who knows anymore? It's just a bunch of vowels, isn't it?
I don't think Stat should lose it though.
That's what I mean. It feels
I
very.
don't think she should, but I feel like they put themselves in a bit of a corner with this one.
I'm gonna go for Start, even though it's against my better judgment, because I just think she shouldn't lose it. I don't.
It doesn't feel like she's had it long enough, but also I get Ellis.
And they've been giving her a bit of a push. Yeah. Harley Camlin somehow costs Mercedes this, and then Mercedes puts all the belts on the line in a match with Harley, who wins them, and then she travels around the world.
I mean, what's to say that
losing all her belts?
Tony's not going to come out and just kick Mercedes in the head.
Yeah,
even though Mercedes wasn't part of the
could be no contest.
Could end up on a pay per view.
Yeah, no, I know.
But yeah, there's still a lot of people unaccounted for on this card. A lot of women unaccounted for on this card who could come in and just start mucking about.
Is the women's tag titles decided on this? I believe it, isn't it?
I think
There's some
so.
more. There's some more
Tonight.
matches tonight. But
Okay.
I want to
Probably
say
then,
the final
yeah.
is at Full Gear.
Probably then.
Yeah, I think it is. Not on the official card yet, but yeah. TNT Championship, Fletcher versus Briscoe.
Briscoe
This is
loses.
if Briscoe loses, he joins
Yeah.
the Don Callis family.
But Fletcher's
Which-
one defense off breaking the record, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
but
they're
it's
getting-
Kyle Fletcher in it as well. Like,
yeah, I'm going Fletcher.
as also who said this week when who was it? Stevie Richards was like, Logan Paul is better than anyone in AEW.
He's a
And
character.
Kyle Fletcher just went, all right, he's entitled to his opinion, but he's fucking wrong. Like, he's like, I come in and see, and I'm like, this could be match of the year. And then next week, I'm like, this could be match of the year. And he's like,
Yep.
he just, fair play to Logan Paul. He's been doing this for a bit now, but yeah, no. Yeah. And he also does one match every, 6 months, if that. So that's a lot of time to prepare for a match, as opposed to doing them 2 nights, 3 nights a week. Just saying. But also, it's just people grifting for coin, isn't
Well,
it?
it's just objectively not true. It's just people to get a reaction when we talk about him, and then people go check it out, and he gets more clicks.
Don't go and check it out. Just listen. Imagine me, but with like less hair, going controversial thing. Click on my website. Yeah, I used to be in a. Yeah.
This week, last week? I'm sure Dom was back on his pod, and I wanted to watch just after what he did to him last time. When he absolutely ruined him.
Yeah.
Still lives in my head, that one.
Are you coming to Japan? No, I'm not allowed. Why is that?
It's brilliant.
Quality. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, Logan Paul's a piece of shit. He added nothing of value to this world, and he abandoned a pig because he didn't want it anymore. Monster.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Have you seen
He just does all Hangman's moves, but not as good as Hangman.
Yeah. Stephen A. Smith, whatever show he hosts in America, Dom has been interviewed on that this week, and the internet was like, good on Dom, he's keeping kayfabe alive. So they're talking about Ray and showing a clip of Ray 619, and he's like, so I would call him a deadbeat dad. He went, look at that, he's kicked me in my face. He's like, kind of father does that to a son? He's like, should we call in the authorities here? And then one of the hosts is like, oh. Yeah, you should. Like they don't know how to react.
Yeah, I saw that clip, but I just don't know what to do about it.
He's just with deadpan.
Said it took Dom a while to get there, but God bless him, he's there now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the main event will be, you imagine, will be the AEW Men's World Championship in the steel cage. Hangman against Joe.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, I must say. I've done zero training.
As commentary said, you put Hangman in a cage and he becomes a murderer.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, have we all forgotten like all the times he's tried to kill people? But it was like when they were trying to lower the cage and Eddie Kingston came out and just started hitting himself in the head with a chair for reasons. But then Joe was like, "Oh no, not a cage." I'm like, "What were you expecting to happen, you idiot?" Yeah, it's going to be Hangman. But it's going to be good because again, I think Joe said like when his contract's up, he's done, isn't he? So I think he's ticking off some things that maybe he wants to do, and maybe like before it's over, they'll give it him back or something. But yeah, Hangman's going to kill him to death. Right,
this is it. This is the end of a contract. This is how he wants to go out.
This is how he wants to go out on his shield. Yeah, there'll be loads more added to that card as well. Because there's only for a Tony card, that's not a lot. Saturday, is it 1 o'clock?
I believe so.
It is Saturday.
We're back to normal rubbish times, but
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Oh, is it rubbish? Start time.
Yeah,
start
'cause it was
time.
10 last time, weren't it, or whatever? Like, and that was good. But yeah, it is what it is.
From Southport.
Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, get full up on food and then watch the wrestling.
Good time.
It is. That's my plan. Right, here we go.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
But stop saying Netflix. But before we get into that,